introduce our new city administrator. We're going to take a break. So, Cynthia, please stand up. Cynthia Wagner, our new city administrator. I've been on the job 10 days, and some of these guys as well. Last Monday, we spent a lot of time interviewing and picking candidates around with Chief Lockridge, and our process brought us to a contract with Cynthia. So do you want to say a little something about yourself?
Absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity, Mayor, and my name is Cynthia Wagner. I am excited and honored that the governing body chose to select me as the new city administrator for the city of Smithville with the tremendous quality of life, hometown spirit, location, and quality schools, and a number of things going for it. I look forward to working with the Board of Aldermen and city staff and providing a high level of services to the residents of Smithville now and into the future. My background is in local government, and I most recently served for the community of DeSoto in Kansas, which is midway between Lawrence and the Johnson County area. I've also worked in other communities in the metro area, including Liberty, the city of Overland Park, Kansas, and I worked for a stint in Grandview, Missouri, as well as the city of Lawrence. So I come to Smithville with experience in a number of communities that have similarities, yet differences, and so I look forward to serving Smithville into the future. And again, I thank the governing body for their confidence in me.
Thank you very much. Her start date will be Tuesday, so jump right in.
Ready to hit the ground running.
Yeah, so you'll see around. Do you plan to come up Saturday also possibly?
I hope at a minimum to be able to come to the movie, but we plan around kids' soccer games and softball practices to make it, to try to help with some of the cleanup on Saturday as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. Very good.
And then the next thing I have is a proclamation. So Trinda, Denise, Erica, Lee, whoever else wants to come up. So on Saturday, we're going to do some cleanup around town, and you've already seen some of the things, and these fine folks have been part of that. I know there's a lot of others that have been part of it as well, but they did all kind of that. So, proclamation reads, whereas Keep Smithville Mo, Keep Smithville Mo Beautiful provides opportunities for citizens to help preserve the natural beauty and protect their community environment, and whereas one of the benefits of the Great American Cleanup in Smithville Mo is that it promotes awareness to the needs of a cleaner, more beautiful physical environment, improves first impressions of the community, and has economic benefits. And whereas the Great American Cleanup in Smithville Mo increases awareness about individual responsibility regarding litter prevention, beautification, waste reduction, and recycling, and it helps change attitudes and behavior towards littering. And whereas the goals of the Great American Cleanup in Smithville Mo are to raise public awareness, rally volunteers to make a visible difference in their environment, and stimulate community pride. Now therefore I, Daniel Foley, Mayor of the City of Smithville, do hereby proclaim Saturday, April 21st, 2008 as the Great American Cleanup Day in Smithville, Missouri, and Sunday, April 22nd, 2018 as Keep Smithville, Missouri Beautiful Day. And I urge all organizations, businesses, and citizens to participate in this event to make Smithville, Missouri a more beautiful place to live, work, and play. We're going to take a 5-minute recess. We have cookies and drinks and stuff for our new city administrator to say welcome. So everybody grab a cookie, something to drink, and hopefully we'll see some of you on Saturday and Sunday as well.
Yes, I did. They came in almost like but that's all right. It's not going to Photoshop. It's going to get
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Cynthia Wagner,
I, Cynthia Wagner,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
laws of a fourth-class city,
laws of the fourth-class city,
and the ordinances of the City of Smithville,
and the ordinances of the City of Smithville.
and I will faithfully demean myself
And I will faithfully demean myself
in the office of City Administrator,
in the office of City Administrator,
for which I was appointed
for which I was appointed
on the 17th day
on the 17th day of
of April 2018.
April 2018.
Congratulations.
I don't know one now.
Mr. Mayor, if I might just give a quick thank you on behalf of the search committee to all the folks who helped make tonight happen. We had over 20 community leaders that helped participate in the forum to make sure that we got exactly what we were looking for. We had folks who helped throughout the interview process, and there were a lot of applicants to go through. And I can't say thank you enough to everyone who was part of that process to make sure that we got the right leader that we introduced tonight. So thank you, everyone. I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you to Jack for your steady hand at the wheel as we went through the transition.
Time to get a vacation.
Couple weeks, couple months, something like that.
All right. Planning and zoning report.
Just know we're going to be real busy, is what I've been told. We got a lot coming up. We had a real long meeting the 1st of April, and you see some of the agenda items this evening on some rezoning and different things that we have discussed. But we've got a lot of development, it sounds like, coming.
I drove by. Okay.
The main part of the staff report is actually in the packet. There was one item I wanted to, no, it's already been resolved, never mind. We're busy, incredibly busy. The Communities of Excellence initiative started 6 months ago. We'll start some significant meetings and processes this week over the next 6 months. So I will be discussing that with Cynthia here at the end of the meeting. We'll go from there.
Welcome to Smithville.
That's all I have. If there are any questions. Oh, I forget. Yes, Amory Road's making progress. The base is poured. That's the two walls on the center of it. It's a 3-bay culvert. Those are the two. This was taken this morning. I'll be pouring the concrete for the 2 interior walls tomorrow, hopefully. And then shortly thereafter, they'll do the roof deck, or the deck over that. Then they'll do the outside walls on those 2 decks and continue to make progress. Very quality company. They're doing quality work. We're very pleased with what we've seen so far. I think that's the only slide, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah, thanks for keeping that up. Social media and the
Sure.
website as well. Item number 8 on the agenda. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve bill number 2789-18 to vacate a portion of North Holmes and Northeast 145th Street on the second reading.
Second?
Second.
Yeah, I just have a quick question. Jack may be the best person to answer this. Looking at it, at least from the satellite images, there are some power lines and stuff along that road as well. Does vacating do anything with the right-of-way for the utility companies, or pretty much it stays as is?
all of those utilities serve the only house back there. So they're private. They've been in a public easement, now they're going to be private.
Perfect.
Any other questions? Agreed? All right, clerk, please call.
Alderman Blunter,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Colbert,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Sauer,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
6-0.
All right, motion carries.
An ordinance vacating a portion of North Holmes Road and northeast at 145th Street.
Alderman Bunker.
I move to approve bill number 2791-18, amending chapter 255 of our ordinance to create a Parks and Recreation Board.
Second.
All right. All in favor, say aye. Roll. Okay.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Sauer,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Colbert,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Blunter,
Aye.
6-0.
Mr. Henry, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending section 255.005 of the Municipal Code of the City of Smithville, Missouri to change the name of the Park Board to the Parks and Recreation Committee and the responsibilities of the committee.
Agenda item number 10. Alderman Wilson.
I move to approve Bill number 2792-18, annexation and initial zoning designation, first reading for the property of 2606 Northeast 156th Street.
Second way.
Alderman Colbert,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Blunter,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Sauer,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries.
An ordinance annexing certain adjacent territory into the City of Smithville, Missouri and classifying the zoning on said property.
Item number 11 on the agenda. Alderman Walker.
I move to approve bill number 2793-18, declaring the April 3rd election results for the tax and bond issue, first reading.
Second.
Second by. Clerk, please, or discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Sauer,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Blunter,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Colbert,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Mr. Henry, please read the bill.
An ordinance declaring the results of the election held in the City of Smithville, Missouri on April 3rd, 2018.
All right, next on the agenda is item number 12. Alderman Holbert.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve Bill number 2794-18, authorizing the city to impose a capital improvement sales tax for the first reading.
Second by Alderman Chevalier. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Blunter,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Colbert,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Sauer,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Mr. Henry, please read the bill.
An ordinance authorizing the city to impose a capital improvement sales tax of 0.5% until December 31st, 2038, for the purpose of funding, financing, operating, and maintaining capital improvements.
Thank you. Item number 13 on the agenda. Alderman Walker.
I move to discuss Resolution 591, voice phone services for the city of Smithville.
Second by Alderman. Discussion? Alderman Walker.
Mr. Mayor, after reviewing this and knowing that there's a great bit of detail to this, I would like to request that we postpone this and move this to a work session for additional discussion and further review.
Second.
Second by Alderman Wilson. Do we have a motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
Stay.
Thank you. All right. Motion to phone to a later date is approved. Item number 14 on the agenda. Alderman Blunkert.
I move to approve Resolution 592, a feasibility study for a convenience center.
Second.
Second by Chevalier. Questions? Alderman Blunkert.
Yeah, my one question when it comes to this is after being on the Citizens Committee back in 2013 that looked at the pool and community center concept, I know back then we kind of came to the conclusion that our sales tax revenues were not enough to fund what we were looking at. Now I know sales tax revenues have improved, but would doing this study with YMCA be better to do in a couple of years once Smithville Marketplace is up and running, numbers wise, or will they kind of phase in what they're looking at on their study part of it? What I guess I'm really trying to get at is, are we looking at a study now and then probably not going, is there a decent chance we're not going to have a good answer and need to do it again in 2 years when we have a better marketplace going on?
Alderman Blunkert.
The part of the discussion around this is the community change, get that sense that discussion was last had, and a recognition that there is a group of folks who are very interested in trying to make this happen, and if we can arm them with the information that would be required, similar to the way Gladstone kind of went about this and said, okay, here's what's going to cost, here's what it looks like, and a power of one type of committee came together that helped say, here's how we suggest funding this with a sales tax, or I forget exactly how they did it there. But arming that group with that information to kind of come forward with their idea on how to fund this.
Cool.
Any other questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Motion carries. Item number 15 on the agenda. Alderman Bunker.
I move to approve Resolution 593, amending Employee Handbook Section 3-4, tobacco cessation and smoking permitted areas.
Second by Chevalier. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 16 on the agenda. Alderman Chevalier.
Move to approve Resolution 594, single-phase final plat, Deerland Estates.
Second.
Second by Alderman Wilson. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries 6-0. Item number 16. Oh, sorry, we're done. There's 17, public comment. I don't have any public comment cards. Okay. Item 18, new business for the floor. Everybody good?
Mr. Mayor, if I may, as this is my last meeting as acting city administrator, I would throw out that we ought to try to come up with these work session dates as soon as possible, because we are significantly behind in the review process of all the departments, and we've got budget coming pretty soon. So the
Right,
sooner we can come up with a minimal date, the better for everyone.
Yeah, we missed the last one from weather, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we haven't come, the last one was going to be scheduling when the rest of them were, and that didn't happen. So now we've got a completely new board. If you can work out a schedule that will work for everybody else, authority rests in you to set the meeting dates and times, so.
Yep. And you guys typically have those on Tuesdays or Mondays? Monday nights, right? You guys have discussed moving that maybe, but is Monday night still good?
Monday night's probably best for me.
Okay.
And I kind of like having the Monday following the first meeting of the month.
Right. So yeah, the first meeting of May would be on the 1st, and our next Monday, the Monday after that's Memorial Day, so the 7th, May 7th. We'll schedule the next work session for May 7th. Sounds like we've got a lot to talk about. Anything else? Jack, thank you again for filling the seat. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Mr. Mayor, I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second by Alderman Atkin. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We stand adjourned. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.